guys, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. Sometimes before I start the video I look at some of the comments and I came across this one. I cannot stand it when I'm shopping and salespeople insist that you try a product, buy a product, and they don't take no for an answer. They literally force it on you. So I've taken to getting rude because it's the only way to get them to stop. I really resent it, and it's what keeps me out of a lot of stores because I can't stand the harassment. I basically tell them to get lost, and if I need them, I'll come and find them. I've also found that if you tell them you're all allergic, that shuts them down pretty quickly. Those of us who are over 50, we've earned the right to tell people to fuck off and not feel bad about it. How rude! How difficult is it to say to a sales associate, really sorry, not today, haven't got the money for it, maybe next week. And they'll go, thank you madam, and leave you be. But you tell them to fuck off, do you? But it was the reply that got me. Lisa put, agreed. That's why Brooke quit working for Ulta. So she quit her job, did she? Just like Mama. Friday haul on the fly. ZARA, J.Crew, ARITZIA, Reformation dress haul. Oh, are these the dresses that she wanted to flounce about New York in? Shall we jump in?
Hey guys, happy Friday, and I do mean...
sorry, she's on double speed, isn't she? Yep. Sorry, folks.
Happy Friday. Today is... Hey guys, happy Friday, and I do mean happy Friday. Today is Friday.
Today's Friday. I'm doing a Friday haul on a Friday. I'm crazy like that. Why is there a chair sat behind you in the middle of nowhere for no reason? That's not a home. That's just a fucking landing space for all her shit as it comes in the front door, isn't it?
This is going to be a Friday haul on the fly. And I just got back from New York. I went to New York this...
You just got back and you're going again? Fuck's sake. You're right, maybe you should go live there.
Last week, I left Monday morning early and got back last night. And I knew I had a couple of choices. I could either skip this Friday haul or I could do it live, and I did think about that. But my editor said that we could work together. He would be waiting right there for me, and we could do it. So that's what we're going to do. But I will say that it's going to be all over the place because it's going to be a little bit of a combination of things I had ordered before I left. I ordered, where are they? Right there. 6 Reformation dresses before I left, thinking that my trip to New York was going to be long sundresses with flip-flops or sandals and just a tote. And it was just going to be so fabulous walking around Soho. Well, it was raining the whole time. And I'm going to do a separate trip video, and it may take me 4 videos to go through this whole thing because I think I bought 12 or more pairs of shoes. So what
pairs of shoes? Did you really?
I did this morning is my daughter Brooke is up there right now listing some of the shoes that I love, but I'm gonna try to be in, out. I've heard a lot of you say that's what you do with your closets. And
so they're Gucci, aren't they, or something, with a tiger on? Leopard, horse, whatever the fuck it is. They cost a fortune. Oh, her favourite Valentinos with the studs. She's getting rid of them. And all the sneakers.
And I've been thinking about like what's been going on in my head. I've told you here and on my membership, like different things I've been thinking about. And I've told you this is Lisa D1 3.0. And I've been here on YouTube now for 16 years. And I think it's only natural to evolve and to hit points.
But you haven't, have you? You started off doing a Friday haul and you're still doing a Friday haul. Nothing's changed apart from the amount you buy or how much it costs now. That's the only thing that's changed.
where you're experiencing a little bit of burnout. And my burnout isn't from not having the love of YouTube or wanting to be here with you. It's other things. The schedule, and I do this all to myself. Trust me, I do it all to myself. It's in my own head. Sticking to a schedule, having to show everything I get, not wanting to do this or do that. And so, what I'm going to try to do is just go with my passion, go with my desires, what I feel like showing, when, all of the good thing. And the only really schedule will be my Friday haul. That's what we're going to do. I'm also in the middle of, my coastal Capri office upstairs. I did get my table this week, which I prefer a table for a desk. So, John.
Why are you getting a new desk? I thought you loved the desk you had. She's only just done that fucking room.
Is going to put that together for me today. Like I showed you, this is my chair. And then one of my...
That's your chair for upstairs, is it? You just bought new chairs for upstairs. How does that man put up with you? How?
Subscribers, Kathy, showed me this. Actually, she told me about, so many of you did. I just love you guys. I think we have built such a fabulous community here. And
really, have you? Okay.
I just love it. It's what I was put on this earth to do, is to build community. And that's why I think it's so invigorating for me. I just have to monitor my own thoughts, as we all have to do sometimes. And so she and a lot of you sent me suggestions for trays and pillows and things like that. And she sent me this website. Let's see, it's called Furbish. And I just got this package. Actually, it got delivered after I went to bed last night. But this is the pillow that I got. It's the needlepoint. And it says, I love champagne, caviar, and cash.
But you don't like champagne or caviar. You just like money. It should have just said, I love money.
I love that. And I thought this would look good just right in here. And we'll get up. I'm going to put it right here in my chair. And, it just gives you that little bit of color. And
I'm going to put it right there in my chair that you're going to be sat in so no one's going to see it. Or is that just a chair to look at, not to sit in? I'm totally lost. Somebody help me. Send help.
I thought the colors in this kind of went with my art that I have ordered. I haven't gotten that yet. And I really liked it. There was a lot of them that I really liked. Another thing that I got is this. I got this from Alice. Gosh, let me see if it's on this bag. It's Alice Lane Home. And there's this one picture, I'll put it in here, of this, I don't know who she is, but it's her home office. And it is just such a vibe. I just love it. And in that picture, she had something that I'm going to show you from Alice Lane Home. So I placed an order. And in that, I bought this, which I just figured out how to do it this morning. John and it was like a Rubik's Cube. It was like a brain buster puzzle, but I just got it done right this morning. They have it in clear, of course, but I wanted...
You couldn't put that together. You and John couldn't figure out... There's 100 years of life between them, more than 100 years, and they couldn't figure out how to put an acrylic book stand together. What? Tell me she's joking. The actual...
The pink, or Tracy told me to get clear or pink, and I have learned there are some people that I just need to listen to what they say because they know best, and she does. Every time I order something that she wants me to get, I end up loving it, and it will always, not always, I would say almost 65% of the time is something I would have never ordered or found, and I end up loving it. So this I'm going to put on my coffee table upstairs, and you get to put one of your most fabulous coffee table books on it and open it to whatever page, and then you can change it up. Change up your, just what an ever inspiring photo you have in there, or maybe even considering it art so you can change up the colors and the look. So excited about that. And then
Can I go and do something else now, please? She's making my head hurt.
oh my gosh, I do not want to break that. Then this is what I saw in that photo that Tracy said, oh, I've got one of those. It's a gold bar, and I just love it. My daddy is into investing in gold. And, that's just something that you hear about a lot. And I just love love the whole money thing, vibe.
Yeah, of course you do. I just love the whole money thing. Yeah, we know. We know, Lisa. And your father is investing in gold, and it's going to be there for you and your brother when, God forbid, Daddy Gertz passes on. What are you investing in? Fuck all. They're trying to save it, and you're spending it as quickly as is humanly possible.
Aspect of it, and kind of what would I say, kind of not historical but vintagey looking. Like John and I have been watching, we just finished it last night, and one of you guys suggested it to me. It's called Hell on Wheels, and we had tried to start watching that like 2 to 3 times and couldn't get through the first couple of episodes. We just didn't like it. But because you suggested it, I believe it was on my membership, one of you guys did. I told John, I said, let's just stick with it. It's probably one of those that just takes a while to build the characters, kind of like White Lotus. That's one I think takes a while to build the characters. And another one was Breaking Bad. That was one I had to watch a long time. And Game of Thrones. I don't have a lot of patience. But anyway, I loved learning about the railroad, the Transcontinental Railroad and stuff. I love just stuff like that. And this kind of reminded me of that too. So I got that. And then I ordered this little, like, you could put a candle in it. You can see the AL for Alice Lane or whatever, like sometimes I take my jewelry off upstairs. It reminded me of, I've got my granddaddy's old heavy crystal ashtray that I put things in now on my other desk. So I just
On my other desk. How many desks do you need? You don't do your own editing anymore. The only thing you do on your computer is answer emails and shop. You can do that anywhere. You can do it cross-legged on the floor, sat on your bed with an iPad. What a waste of a huge space upstairs. I don't.
loved how that looked. And then I grabbed this tray. I love that burl wood. I love like the nightstands in the burl wood. I love the desk. A lot of them will have that waterfall edge, the desk and everything. So I didn't want to get a desk like that. So I thought this would look pretty on top to just put some things in, and it's really nice. All of the stuff that you get there is really nice. Okay. Then a favorite of mine this week has been this eye cream. It's the U Beauty. I like the neck cream too. I really do. But I have learned a lesson. You cannot just throw it in your skincare bag. It has to sit upright or else it loses the pump air, the whole whatever makes it pump out. And I've had to like undo it a couple of times. So if you have that, just make sure you keep it upright. But this isn't like that. I keep this in my skincare bag and I have really enjoyed it. I use it every night.
Why do you need a skincare bag when you've got a fucking worktop in your bathroom that's 800 foot long? You could have all your nighttime or daytime skincare next to your sink. Why is it in a bag? I don't understand. She's weird about it. And throwing all her jewellery in a fucking lump or hanging it on a horse.
Night and every morning, and it does not like make my concealer or anything come off. So I've been loving that. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. I've got so many this is one thing that I get discouraged by too, is buying stuff and then not liking it. because I hate returns. And so I end up keeping a lot of stuff that I don't like, but that is something I'm going to work on is returning. And she did tell me that I could return. You can even return at a different Sephora, but I don't have a full Sephora. I only have a Kohl's and you can't return there. But I am sending these back. First of all,
You're lucky you can do that. Buy a skincare, makeup, foundation, anything like that. Once you've opened it in the UK, tough shit, it's yours. Doesn't matter if it gives you a rash or it's the wrong colour or whatever. Uh-uh. You don't know how lucky you are being able to go back and take shit stuff back, skin stuff and stuff, whatever. What am I trying to say? Back to the shops, we can't.
I saw, let's see, Christina and Kelly and I was with Mommy's Makeup in Moscato, and it was one of those rainy days, and we went in Sephora. And I wanted to get something else that you guys had asked me, many of you had asked me about, and I was curious about too. And I saw this foundation. It's a new one. It's the Prisme Libre Glow Serum Foundation.
Prisme
and
Libre.
The color that I was originally drawn to was 4.5N. I even put some on my face. It looked good, but for some reason, I let the girl at Sephora talk me into 4.8, and it is too dark. I actually used it for contour today.
Yeah, she probably talked you into getting that because your face was dark that day, because you don't know what colour your face is.
And it is a beautiful tone, but it is too dark. So I'm gonna have to return this. Let me take it in and try to learn a lesson. And then I really think she
Let me take it in and try and learn a lesson at 50 fucking 4.
must have had some type of goal for Pat McGrath because she was pretty insistent on me getting this. And I put it on this morning and I was like, look, told Brooke was here. And I said, look, this foundation is such a good match. I love it. And just now I went to go, blow my nose and make sure everything was okay before I started filming. And I can see where it's already coming off. So that is why it's discouraging to try so many new products because I always go back to what I know works. And do you know what works is the Maybelline Serum Foundation. That stuff will hang with you through a rainy day. Now, I haven't worn it through the summer, so we'll see how it goes. But for now, the Maybelline Serum is better than both of those. Okay, I grabbed this puff. I haven't used it yet, but Kelly said it is her favorite puff, and she put it in her daughter's Easter basket, and she loved it too. So I want to try that. I just forgot to this morning. And then, okay, so let's go to the main thing I was going in Sephora for, were these double-ended Charlotte Tilbury lip liners. I bet I had 10 or 15 of you ask me about these. I am a lip liner connoisseur, and I feel like I'm pretty...
I will let you have that one. I object when you say you're a something or other connoisseur, because you're usually not. But when it comes to lip liners, I will let you have that because you know the ins and outs of a lip liner. Can name them from the 1950s. Remember where you were when you put them on. So I will let you have that one.
pretty much an expert at this point. And I've created 3 that I'm working on, and I've created 3 lipsticks that I'm working on. And I can wholeheartedly tell you, if I had to only use those 3 lipsticks and those 3 lip liners for the rest of my life, I would be good. I take them with me out of town, and I really just don't feel the need that I need anything else. So like when I show you that Lancome last week, that is a good one. That is a good one. Get it. These are not that great. I'll have to ask Kelly what she thinks because she got the lighter one for fair skin. I got the medium. Let's see. I got the medium and the medium dark. And I've tried both. Today I have on just the medium with the sculptor and I don't really get it. Like in my mind, these were just going to be 2 lip liners you could use. Today I tried to line with this one and then go in with this one, and it was so dry. I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to do that. So I then put on, this is funny. It was one of those days, it was raining.
Brace yourselves. This is going to be funny.
And we went in Saks down off of 5th, like, right there in the heart. I've never been in that Saks. So we went in there. I think Christina wanted a body cream that she was out of. And I was like, yes, I've never been in that Saks. I want to see. And so we were going through there, and I'll tell you the whole rest of the story later. I was not in the shopping vibe at all. And we went in, we like were going in each one of those little places, you know how it is. And we went in Sicily, and there was two ladies in there. I swear, I felt like one of them grabbed me, spun me around 15 times, threw me to the other one. She spun me around. She threw me in a seat. Next thing I know, I'm buying all this stuff. And I'm like, what just happened? Why did I
Don't talk bollocks.
just do that? I mean, I think a lot of it was because they took the time to like put stuff on me and show me a lot of new stuff. But I was like, oh my God, I did not need that. But I can't even really say I enjoyed it. It just happened. It happened so quick. It was like getting mugged. I got mugged by the Sicily girls. But anyway,
You got mugged by the Sicily girls. Oh, I love it when I go shopping and people pander to me and show me things, and I get to sit down and they bring me stuff like Pretty Woman, but then when it happens on a day where you don't want it to happen, you were mugged. Okay, whatever.
a few of the things I do like. For instance, I love the chocolate Sicily lip liner. And this is funny. She insisted that I was going to wear beige natural. I have that one. And I told her it's too light. It's too light. And a lot of times, this is why I didn't make a good makeup artist. And I tried. They hired me at MAC to be what is it called when they just freelance makeup artist? And
Sure, Jan.
so I was there. I was so
You were a freelance Mac makeup artist. When? When the fuck were you at Mac? Anyone? We've heard you worked at a dentist, you worked at a car showroom, you worked in a bar, and you made bags and window treatments. We've been watching you for 16 years, and this is the first fucking time you've mentioned you were a freelance makeup artist for Mac. What? In your fucking head, in your dreams? When did that happen? I remember watching back in the day, watching Leisha and a whole load of girls that were desperate to be working at Mac. And you had to jump through all kind of hoops, and you had to have experience in this, that and the other, and you had to go and audition and all this malarkey. But you just walked in and they asked you to work there, did they? When? Prove it. If there ain't a fucking picture of you working in Mac, it didn't fucking happen, Lisa.
So happy. It's when I first started YouTube. I was probably a couple years in. That's when I decided, no, I don't really want to be a makeup artist, because I wanted to put everything I loved on people. And that's that creative aspect. When it becomes a job, it takes all the fun out. And so I realized that, and it was a good learning experience. So I think,
Yeah, when it turns into a job, it's no fun. Huh? What do you think the rest of the fucking universe has to put up with? Working a fucking job, Lisa. Yeah, you look up and to the right because you're lying through your fucking teeth. I was a what? Anybody? Is it just me? Fuck off, is she? No. Not buying that, Lisa. No. Sorry, no.
she wanted to just do to me what she thought she wanted for me. And I understand that, but I didn't want that. So I said I loved the chocolate lip liner. And so the other one, they were like a tag team. I think they tagged off on that. And the one said, we never get the chocolate in. It sells out all the time. We've only got 2 left. Don't you want one? Please, I think you should take one. And at that point, I thought, okay. So I took it. So we're going to change up my lip here into something that I know I'm going to love. So this is the chocolate.
Lisa, you know when they said we've only got 2 left and we think you should take one, are you going to take it? All you had to do was say, no thank you. I protect my peace, I manifest my life, but if I get a tag team of Sicily girls in the shop, I don't know what I'm doing.
Chocolate. Let me blot off my lip, because if you remove what you're wearing, the next one's not going to lay the same. You almost want to blot it off. And that's what really makes a good lip. Chocolate. Okay, so there you go. It is probably a little dark, but the lipstick that
But you love the dark liner.
they put on me was this one. And I probably just gave this away. She swore I did not have it, but I don't know. It is one of these creamy ones, and it's called Sheer Nude number 10, but that's what I had on when I started this video, and it is not, it doesn't have that white background that I like. It's too muted for me. So I've been putting in new products when you order things off of my website, but I don't know if you guys want something that I've used one time. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I'll just stick with the new stuff. But what I'm going to do is put on one that I know I love. I was cleaning out my lipstick drawer and I was like, hello, lover. Hello, Anastasia Tease. I love this lipstick.
Well, of course
Here
the
we
lip
go.
liner's
I'm
going to
back.
be
That is
too
what I like.
dark for that fucking light.
That's it. And I take it from me, I want you girls to learn from all of these mistakes that I make. Because I'm here and because
We've already learnt in our own life, you dope. We know. It's you that's fucking learning still, not us.
I have access to so much. And I am that kind of person that is excessive. I actually like that about myself. I don't limit myself in a lot of ways. So I get on these things where I forget about what I truly love because I'm always looking at the next thing, and you forget, like the Lancome lipstick I just mentioned and that one. They're so good. And this may be too light for you. You may have preferred the other, but I've got to wear what feels good to me, and I don't want me to ever talk you.
Hands look terrible there.
But I've got to wear what
You. Lisa, go eat cake, please. Look at them. Gnarly fucking things.
what feels good to me.
I'm sorry, I'm still... When was she a Mac makeup artist? What? I don't... She's saying that was at the start of YouTube. I remember her going to Mac to get her Hello Kitty stuff and whatever, and then when she was giving it away or selling it, John was like, really, a Hello Kitty? Because she obviously made such a big song and dance about getting it, and then she was giving it away or selling it. She never once meant... Liar, liar, pants on fire.
And I don't want me to ever talk you into wearing what's not good for you. I'm all about growing, evolving, trying new things, every once in a while getting out of our comfort zone, but not to the degree that you don't feel fabulous. Like you don't feel like yourself. You don't feel like your very best self. Anytime you put something on and you're like, I know other people will like this, maybe I'll get used to it. Or maybe this will be good for a Thursday in June. You know what I mean? Like you're starting to create all these things. Don't just give it away. Give it away. Don't wear it.
Give it
Always
away, give it
put
away,
on
give it
what
away
makes
now.
you feel like your most fabulous self. I don't care if it is sweatpants and a sweatshirt and a red lip. Do it. That is what creates true style. If you follow me on Instagram, I came across, I don't even think I follow this girl, but I should. She posted a picture of Chichi Rodriguez in the 1975 PGA tournament with his caddy, and she was talking about their style, and I was like, that picture was so, that hit me like going to see the Rolling Stones and see their old butts running out there looking fabulous in their signature style, kind of like Diane von Furstenberg or the Apfel lady. Like it might not even be something that you resonate with, but there is something so fabulous and fascinating by someone who has embraced their style. And
Yeah. What is your style though, Lisa? You don't know who you are or what you are yet. When are you going to embrace your style? Ooh, I've got a message. I'm going to pop off and see what that is and then come back. I finally got Jed to watch Adolescence. It's on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it. And I want to. He's probably just finished episode 1, so I want to see what he said. So where's my thing? I will be back in a second. He's enjoying it. That's the thing with him. It takes me forever to talk him into watching something. Like Line of Duty. I was on at him for, well, it had finished and he still hadn't watched it. And then he started watching it and he's like, oh, wasn't so-and-so the first episode? It's like, I can't remember that far back now. If you'd watched it when I was watching it, we could have talked about it. But yeah, it's an amazing watch, Adolescence, if you haven't seen it. Anyhow, back to Lisa.
And rocks it and feels good about it. And that is what I want for you. And I don't care if it's a white button-up and a pair of dark jeans and loafers. It doesn't have to be crazy. It doesn't have to be cool girl. It doesn't have to be sneakers. It doesn't have to be trendy. And that is, whew, I had like cool girl trendy meltdown this year where I looked back at some of my photos and I was like, who is that? What was I thinking? And it's felt so good to like come home with.
Right, so when we were saying who is that, what is she thinking, you took offence, but now you realise we were right. So maybe you should fucking listen to us.
That said, I'm still like experimenting, but no more like one time I put on a lip and I don't like it, it's out of here. Okay. This happened when I went down. We were in Bergdorf and the bathroom is downstairs in the beauty.
Oh, I just realised as well, when I said at the beginning about you just got there and you're going back again to New York, I didn't realise, because I'd done her New York thing and was going backwards. And she said, I just got back from New York, but she just got back from New York. I got muddled, just put it that way. I realise now she wasn't going again. It's the one we've seen. Anyway, ignore me.
Beauty department. And I cannot even think of what I asked her. But the girl grabbed me and she was at the Kevin Aucoin counter. And, ooh, let me go get something because I really did like it. Okay, here it is. She talked me, she did not talk me into it, but she featured this and I bought it. Okay, it's this Kevin Aucoin Unforgettable Lip Definer and Minimal is the shade. That's not me, is it? But
No.
it really is. And I did wear this one night. I think it was one night we did something special. You'll have to tune in to find out. And then this lip gloss. Okay, that's why I did not create a lip gloss when I was doing my makeup line. I actually tried to do
My makeup line, really? Okay.
an eyeliner. It was not any better than something on the market. And I thought, gosh, I love Buxom Celeste. I love City Beauty San Diego. I like MAC Purr, MAC Nymphette. I thought, I don't need to create a lip gloss because there's already so many out there that I love. But this one is good. It's Prism Rose. This is what made me think this is different. I like put it in my purse and was using it even when I was on the plane yesterday. It feels good on your lips. Some lip glosses feel like, oh, I'd never put those on unless I was putting on a lip. You wouldn't think of putting them on to feel good, but this one just feels good and it's pretty. Very. Here, let me dip it. Let me dip it again. And it gives just a little bit of something, something, and it's not plumping. Glass Glow Lip Gloss. Yeah, so it's, ooh, this leads right into this. I think that might be why I feel that way, is because it's not plumping. Because I think everything else, no, the Purr and the Nymphette from MAC aren't plumping, but the other ones are, I mentioned. Okay, I got this in the mail last night from Frisco Beauty. They just came out with wipes, the Clean Skin Club. So I will link these below and everything else that I've gotten recently that I have loved from Frisco because she gives us 20% off, including like Revitalash and my favorite foot cream and that body cream and all of those good things. So let's use one right now. And I can tell you already, I bought.
What is she going on about? It's like she has this thought in her head, but she doesn't think to tell us. She thinks we know what she's thinking. We weren't there. Fuck's sake.
Thought the Clinique take the day off while I was at Sephora because I forgot mine. And those little things are like little, I need like 3 of them to take my makeup off. I don't like those at all. I don't. But look at this. Look how big this is. And it has the little like bumpies right here. Oh, one swipe. Yay.
Bumpies. Honest to God.
Hey, thank you, Christine. I love these. Must be unscented because I don't smell anything. Cleansing facial whites, hypoallergenic, fragrance-free, cruelty-free, pH balanced, vegan, free of everything. Extra large 8x10 textured clean wipes, 40% bigger. We like that. Okay. Wow, everything's so good. Even if it's not good, I enjoy telling you everything. Okay, this is the, I forgot to bring the bronzer out here, but they ended up using, these 2 Sicily girls ended up using they were older. I would say they were older than me. A bronzer that I really liked. It's in my bathroom. I didn't use it today. And then this. And honestly, I think I've had this before, but I could not remember if I had this one or the lighter one. So I grabbed it because it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. No regrets. And this is what I have on today. So gorgeous. Okay, guys, let's pivot. Let's pivot a little bit. That's one of my words of the year. Okay, so today
Is she ever gonna grow up? Ever?
have on, this is that top that I got from, I love.
I'm sorry. Oop. Hang on a sec. Tech Help's got a cold and he needed paracetamol. He's all squinty-eyed and snotty. Oh dear.
Pivot a little bit. That's one of my words of the year. Okay, so today I have on, this is that top that I got from.
Look at the size of her arm there.
Okay, so today I have on, this is that top.
Nothing.
That I.
Tiny, weeny, teeny, tiny little arm. And she's proud of that. That's not normal, Lisa. Go eat cake, fucking hell.
I got from, I love synchronicity, and it happens.
Will you finish a fucking sentence for once?
It happens in my life so much. It's crazy. This is that little top from Revolve. It looks really sexy buttoned up, but I've just loved like a good old over shirt lately. And so I put it on. I just got this little sheer tank from ZARA when I was in New York. And then for the synchronicity part, I just got a package from Revolve that was on the porch when I was saying bye to Brooke. Okay, and then I just got these jeans from ZARA. These are low.
Too long for you.
They said low, slim, flare. Now, when I bought them, I wanted them because they look really good with a heel, like a wedge or something, because see how they have that? So they don't, not all jeans look good with.
See how they have that? What? What's that?
Wedges. They just don't. But I think these will. And I did just get some new wedges. And these jeans, I think, are going to go with my whole new, it's not even new, but it was kind of like my theme for shopping in a lot of ways, is the whole boho chic. Think Isabel Marant, Chloe.
Think cool girl. What was I thinking? Now you've pivoted to boho chic. Give that a couple of months and you'll be like, what was I thinking? Why can't you just buy clothes? Why do you have to have a theme?
For sure. Chloe is like my favorite designer at the moment. I'm not talking music festival, boho chic. I'm thinking boho chic in the city or boho chic Angelina Jolie in the By the Sea movie, kind of like that flowy, little bit of ruffle, little bit of vintage, that whole vibe. That is what I'm feeling at the moment. And so when we were in New York, I'm gonna go ahead and show you some things I got. I feel like I need to raise you up a little bit more here. Okay. And I'm not going to have footage of me trying these things on. Like I said, it's Friday right now at like 12 o'clock, and I got to get this edited by tonight. So I grabbed these. When I saw these, I saw them and I thought, you don't need those.
Pajama bottoms. I've got to get this edited by tonight, but you're not fucking editing it, are you? You've got an editor. Oh, YouTube's so hard, guys. You've no idea what's involved. Yeah, I don't do any of it, though. Apart from the shopping and the talking. Sorry.
They're kind of like bathing suit cover-up pants, but I wanted them. And so I got them. I just think,
Isn't that your whole entire life? I didn't need them, but I wanted them. I want, me.
that they are so cool. If any of you are going on like a vacation with your family, this is the perfect thing to eat lunch or breakfast in and already have your bathing suit on and just create that whole, we're going to make our lives like a fantasy, like a movie, like a book. That's what I want you to do with your everyday life. That's what I want to do with mine. And I am good at it, but I want to be even better. And so that's why I got them. Even when I walk over to the pool, I'm going to put these on, and they're super stretchy. So I grabbed these, and I think that they are just beautiful.
I grabbed. Does no one hear this?
Like I said, I'm going to be all over the place in here because it's some stuff that I got. I did a huge ARITZIA haul when I was in New York, and I'm going to show you most of the stuff on another day just because we don't have time. But I did grab this hat that is the white, and I thought, not only would this be good for the beach or for the pool, but it's also good for that whole look. Say you have on a beautiful sundress and I see people wear hats everywhere, just it adds to your sunscreen or whatever else. And you're flower shopping, you're at the produce market, you're at wherever, you're shopping at Lowe's outside looking at bushes. No matter what, put you a nice outfit on, put a little hat, and just live fabulously. Then this one I tried on and I just liked it. It gives me a little bit of safari, Crocodile Dundee, or Raiders of the
Why does it have to give you something? I saw this hat, I tried it on, I thought I looked good in it, I bought it.
Lost Ark, which if you're my age, you remember when those movies were just like the thing. I remember I was staying down at the beach and we all went to go see, I believe it was Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I just love this hat. I think it is, and don't feel like you have to match this hat to whatever you're wearing. Whatever you have on, put on the hat. That's what makes a fabulous outfit. If you look at like the Chloe runway shows or even that Ralph Lauren runway show that I'm always talking to you guys about, the beauty of that was the flowy pieces with a few structured pieces, the mixing of textures and fabrics, like mixing these flowy sheer pants with a cool flip-flop or sandal and just a t-shirt or just a tank top or, a summer sweater, which is something else I got when I was there at J.Crew. The same girl was there that helped me last time I went to J.Crew in New York. And I love, what a compliment when someone remembers you. So she shopped with me, and I love for someone to shop with me. This one is a cotton sweater, and what size did I
But you didn't like the Sicily girls shopping with you?
get? Medium. And at first, I'll be honest, I had the purple, like a periwinkle kind of blue purpley color. And even though I love that color, I know, what am I going to wear the most? Black. I love a sweater or a sweatshirt in the summer because where I live, it's humid, and everywhere you go, it's cold. Because in order to get the humidity out of the air, we have to get it pretty crispy inside. And so like this with these, and your flip-flops
Really? You're going to go out and about with see-through trousers on?
for a cool morning breakfast. That is amazing. And then this. I love this. It's like a sheer, beautiful red, and red is one of my colors that I feel good in. It's like a, what would you eat? Like cranberry or something? The color is just fabulous. Tone on tone with the zipper and the cord pull. And it's that sheer. It's not as sheer as the pants. So you could wear it, and this little top is like another layer. You could wear this as your top. And then she said they have the shorts that go with it. And I have good legs, but I'm not pretending that they're 20 years old. So I don't like all of my legs to show. But when she brought them over, look, they're long. They're long shorts with an elastic waist, so you can wear them kind of like right where I am now, and they're going to go like right above your knee. And then a fabulous pair of sandals, like a wedge, like a sparkly flip flop, a leopard, anything can really, this could be a really vibey dressed up outfit if you wanted it to be. Put some good accessories with it. Love it.
She's never going to wear that, is she?
Okay, and then I wanted to show you these pants I bought at Zara, going in with our boho chic summer vibe. And I have also realized how much I love on myself and on other people, like just observing people everywhere. Like if I see
Yes, we know you observe women.
someone that really looks good, I think about what exactly is it about her outfit that I like. And a lot of times it's a cool pair of pants, a unique, cool pair of pants with a white button up, white t shirt, white tank top, good shoes, good hair, smile. That is a good outfit. So I grabbed these at Zara in the city. It was the first time I've been to that Zara. I've always been to the one in Soho. And so I grabbed these to play with and wear. And then these, when I was in ARITZIA, you'll see, ARITZIA is it's different than Zara. And I like its difference. It's a little bit more, like, say we're just even still keeping with the Chloe, Isabel Marant, boho chic. I feel like ARITZIA, I got a lot of stuff in there. And it's all with still that same aesthetic, but in the sheer, not gauzy, but silky feeling. So not as much cotton, linen. Matter of fact, she tried to get me to get some linen pants. I was like, no, I'm more a silky ruffle girl. And so another girl, her name was Sally. And I enjoyed shopping with her so much in Aritzia. So I ended up getting these pants. And keep in mind, my outfits that I buy are for my everyday life. They're for YouTube. And I always think about traveling because that is when I like to just feel my best. I love it. That's part of traveling to me. Looking forward to it. I love it. And so I love these. I love a good pair of flowy pull-on pants. I feel like you can put anything with these and it's going to look good, and they're good for traveling. So instead of the natural linen, I got those in the natural, and I will be wearing these things in my upcoming
Really?
videos. So stay tuned.
You're actually going to wear the things you buy, are you? There's a novelty. Who would have thought that? That you actually wear the things you buy. I'm so bored with her now. How much longer have we got?
Okay, so now I'm going to show you the Reformation dresses. When Reformation first came about, you remember I got all those really glorious dresses there. I mean, I feel like they are the epitome. Like, I like their dresses better than their sweaters, their jeans, their shoes. To me, that's what they're known for in my mind. And these did not disappoint. I ordered 4, and then I was telling another girl that I had ordered these, and she says, oh my God, you've got to get the so-and-so. And so I got it, and I was thinking I'm just going to return what I don't like. There was not one dress I didn't like. So we're going to start with this one, and I had ordered these to just go to New York and didn't get to do it. So these are timeless. What I like about these dresses is this is going to be more of your Angelina Jolie, Amal Clooney, Diane
That looks like a night dress. I'm sorry.
von Furstenberg. Who else can we throw in there that leave down below if you're thinking about who else would go with that vibe? And we're thinking in Italy, out on a date night. We're thinking with wedges or flats. Ah,
I
this
don't
is so
like that.
romantic. I did get a 6. I could probably wear a 4, but I have a long torso, I have boobs, and I'm older. And so I find that I like to err on the size up. And I find that Reformation does run where I need to go on my bigger size. I'll just put that out there. So
It's not your bigger size, is it?
this is just beautiful with the rose, but yet it has the lace and it has the tie right here.
It's a night dress. I'm sorry, that looks exactly like an old night dress I had, but in blue probably when I was little.
Here, it's the silky fabric. This with your flats or your heels going to on a date night, just wherever. Beautiful, gorgeous, love it. Now, these next two, these are the ones the girl said I had to try. And so
I
I
like that.
did, and they are just phenomenal. This is the
Do,
black one, of
do, do,
course,
do, do.
and they
I do
are
like that.
adjustable. I think when I first
That's
tried
cute.
this, I can't remember which one, if it's the black or the yellow. One of them I did higher, and then one of them I did lower, just to give you the two looks, because it can be very sexy if it's lower. It can be a little bit, it's got the bustier in it, and it is linen, but it's like a soft linen with like a sheen to it. Zips up the back, very flattering. Oh my gosh, these are good. This is, right now, I'm giving you a wardrobe if you are going on vacation this summer. Just, these are so good. Okay, this is the butter color that
Very
I
nice.
will just admit I was thinking, what? Because I've always liked yellow, but I've always been more into a brighter sunshine yellow. This is a beautiful butter color. This is beautiful. I think these even come in more colors, maybe like navy, but let you see all the details. You can see a little bit more of the detailing. And yes, like this strap is adjustable. They're beautiful. They're lined. It's kind of like you get what you pay for with these. Okay, these. Oh, I'm gonna save my favorites to last. This one, I mean, so sexy. So sexy.
She's got 900 red dresses that look like that.
See the color, the little ruffle, the deep V, the red, the weight of it with the sheer up here. And all of these will look so good with flats. And they just have that good movement. You'll see I did my try-ons before I even left. So I'm lucky I have something to put in here for you, because I really wanted to take these with me and I just couldn't do it because it was pouring down rain and highs in the 60s. But no regrets, no regrets. And I will wear this on my day-to-day and just love it. Now, my favorite ones are these. John came out, you know, he always has like a little word of encouragement. His word of encouragement this day, I went and showed him, I said, isn't this little dress beautiful? He
Isn't
said,
it?
yeah, it looks like a Mormon dress. He said, I should
It does.
have just said more conservative. See, in that movie that series we've been watching, there was a lot of Mormon characters in there. So that's what put it on the forefront of his mind. But anyway, I've got it buttoned up all the way here, just to show you what it looks like as is. But in the Reformation ad, they've got it unbuttoned, and it gives a much more of that sexy daytime, younger feel. So it's something you can wear both ways. You could wear this to church, or you could wear this, you know, out. I was
Yeah, you don't go to church anymore, though, do you, Lisa?
going to wear it out in the city. I was going to do the unbuttoned bottom, the unbuttoned top, and wear it with flip flops and a big bag, big tote or straw bag or something. But I just cannot express how beautiful these dresses are. So the other one, of course, I had to get the black, which is still beautiful. This is very classic me. Very classic me. Actually, even the white is. I love a good white summer dress. And this one is still, you know, a little bit of the see-through waist, very flattering.
I'm sorry, that looks like something you'd wear to a funeral. I don't know why. There's a lot of black dresses and they don't come across like that, but that does. That looks like something you'd see someone sitting in the front row of a funeral wearing.
Bottom, same concept of unbuttoning it to feel a little bit more, in that whole sexy feeling. And then I think I'm going to stop here. I could go on and on. I did bring down this because I took it with me. Did anyone get the horse coat when I showed it years ago in one of my ZARA videos? So Chloe, so much of this over a black dress. So I hope you did get that. I did not get to wear
I like that coat. You didn't get to wear it. Why?
it, but I wanted to. And I will have that forever. That is something that will not get sold,
Forever,
not
ever?
get given away. I love it. Okay, I'm glad I remembered this. My ring. You guys, the tariffs have kept them from being able to ship these to the US, and we're working it out. I offer to just buy all of them and ship from my home, but they're trying to just wait and see if they need to move their business here into the US or just waiting to see what's going to happen. So I really apologize for that. Who would have thought the timing would have been that way? But those of you that have gotten it and love it, thank you so much. My nails are Big Apple Red. Earrings are one of my favorite J.Crew. And yeah, that's it. So have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to be filming all weekend and I will post everything as soon as possible, but that's part of the new me is I want to be able to take my time and tell you how I feel. That might be too much, but that's just me. Tell you how I feel about things because clothing is much more to me than just showing you stuff for you to buy. I want to tell you how things make you feel and give you good examples. And I want you to expand in ways that make your life even more like a movie and like a dream. That's what I want for all of us. So thank you for being here, and I'll see you really soon. Bye-bye.
Utter bollocks. Really? I want us all to live like we're in a movie. Fucking idiot. Right, if you got to the end with me, thank you very much, and I will catch you in the next one.